Hey everybody, welcome to Friday afternoon. I've got a small book, literally, it's very small, to share with you today. It's called Counting on Community. And one of the reasons that I chose to share this today is today we did our Vestal Parade. And it was so fun to see so many of you out in the neighborhood smiling and honking and all of your special signs. And it reminded me a lot of our work at Vestal around community and around social justice. Interestingly enough, this time right now is a way that we are all, as the nation and the whole world, taking local action. And it turns out that this local action is pretty mellow. It's staying at home, which is interesting to think about as a local action that impacts literally the entire community. So this book talks about community. It does talk a little bit, or give some examples at least, about local action. And it just reminded me that even when we're away from each other at Vestal, we're still supporting each other as a community by staying home and staying safe. And even when we see each other, it's from what we're now calling a social distance. It was really hard to see all of you and not want to give you high fives and hugs. But it's helpful for me to think of that we're doing a local action that's impacting our community, our state, certainly the whole United States and the world. It also makes me remember that we can count on our community for support no matter what is going on. So, some things to think about as I read Counting on Community. Living in community is a lot of fun. Let's count the ways. Let's start with one. One stuffed piñata for every holiday. That's a fun picture. Two neighbor friends always there to play. Three urban farmers knee deep in the mud. This reminds me of our Vestal garden. Four fresh potatoes. One potato, two potato, three potato, spud. This little duck keeps showing up in all these pictures too. 5 chunks of chalk on the sidewalk. I know that I've been seeing a lot of really cool chalk drawings throughout my neighborhood and throughout the Vestal neighborhood when I come visit. 6 music makers who totally rock. Some of you on our parade today had music makers. I saw a trumpet and a couple drums, some pots and pans, and some noise makers that you just flip around like this and they make noise. You can make noise with a lot of different things. 7 bikes and scooters and helmets to share. This picture totally reminds me of you guys riding your bikes and scooters to school, and I can't wait until that can happen again. 8 picket signs showing that we care. This also reminds me of our Black Lives Matter march and our All Lives Matter and our gun safety marches that we've had. But also today on the parade, just so many supportive signs sharing our love for our community and that we miss each other and we can't wait to be back together again. That's another way of showing local action. 9 tasty dishes, yummy, yummy potluck. That reminds me of our community dinners, always yummy. 10 hefty hens. Wait, is one of them a duck? So, what can you count on in your community? I can count on you, and you can count on me. All right, love you, Vestal.